when this event has come to where we are today, when we recognize the graduates of the 2012 CoachLab program.
Tonight is not a night of speeches. I think it's a night of celebration. We celebrate the class of 2012, and the youngsters that we're celebrating here tonight are the leaders of tomorrow. They are the captains of industry for South Africa at large tomorrow. And just understand that as you dream, your ideas may look simple to you. They may make sense to you, but they will not make sense to everybody. And because they will not make sense to everybody, you've also got to understand that you're going to need courage for you to persevere. And that is a work environment that we've released you into. It is a rough world, but you've gone through the best microwaving machine in South Africa. So congratulations to those young people.
And I think the efforts we are doing through the Innovation Hub, holding these students by hand, taking them through very, very hard processes of introducing them to new things in life, obviously with their own determination, must help us to really cause a serious dent in unemployment in this country, in dearth of skills, and that we become a truly innovative country, an innovative province. We want to develop a lot of people such as yourselves. We want to reach a stage where we export skills as this province to other provinces, to other countries. We want to be the real hub of skills development. And I am certain that you will make a sterling contribution in positioning Gauteng as a growing and competitive smart province. If we want to grow this economy, we must ensure that we grow the economy that creates jobs. CoachLab facilitates the placement of young people in sustainable jobs and promotes entrepreneurship among our youth. And we implore you to take this challenge very, very serious. We are pleased to celebrate the tangible contribution by CoachLab that CoachLab makes to our vision for Gauteng as a smart province. The successful collaboration between the private sector, academic institutions, MICT SETA, and the Gauteng government is an illustration of what can be achieved when we set out to work together.
We've got a process whereby we talk to all our IT and ICT, media, and all those companies who submit through to us what their skills needs are. Through that process, we're able to identify which ones are critical skills and which ones are scarce skills. And based on that, we're able to say, you know what, we can fund this program. As we all know, there are a lot of people who are working today, but actually do not know how to work. You know? So a program like this one teaches and prepares people for a world of work, how to work. What is it that is expected in the workplace and so forth. And with those few words, I'd like to say congratulations on your achievements and good luck for the future. And thank you to the Innovation Hub. Thank you.
2 billion is the amount of people that are not connected. It's the amount of people that haven't seen any technology. Right? So if we're saying that we're advancing as a nation, we're advancing as a people, we have 7 billion people on this earth, we've got to make an impact. Right? We've got to find ways in which we're going to connect that other 2 billion people. Right, so way back in 2005, when we started as Cisco, one of the founding members of the program, we had started with 5 interns. Right? And at that time, we had to support this program, we had brought on board 3 mentors, and those mentors worked with those interns right through to the end. If you ask any of the graduates, they will tell you that, you know, in the middle of the night when they thought of something and they needed some guidance, they would pick up the phone and talk to their mentors, and the mentors will guide them through the process. It's about a commitment that we as Cisco and our partners make to this country. It's not about saying we will give you cash in return of the business that you give us. It's about saying that we will commit to bring about transformation in this country. Fine, yes, we have the CoachLab program, but what are we doing about those individuals who are in the underserved communities? And this is where we also have academies at the community centers, and those who cannot afford to go for ICT skills development will go to a community center.
The question is that you've completed the program, you smart young people with us here, and you are now going out to work, and your sponsoring companies are very pleased about that because they are now getting people equipped with lots of soft skills, lots of experience, lots of confidence, self-confidence, and a postgraduate qualification. It's quite tempting, and the pressures for people that complete a 3-year degree or a 4-year engineering degree to go out and work and to not stick around to do postgrad study. They leave, they go out, and they do things. And we are using CoachLab to encourage and persuade and motivate and incentivize bright young people to stay on and study further. And it's my hope that this program will find people who have been exposed to work and skills and all those important things, but have decided that their contribution is in research and in actually working as a full-time university academic.
I was not too clued up about what is it that I wanted to do, even if I had my degree, but I still needed some knowledge of, okay, how do I equip myself to, to be ready for the workplace. So what CoachLab does is it gave us that opportunity to actually to start initiatives, to be innovative, learning to plan, being able to be exposed to CoachLab and also doing my honors at the same time. It gave me great understanding of, okay, so this is how I apply this, the different concepts and all of that. Getting that industry exposure of my particular sponsored company, it helped me to get the feel of, a bigger company. How does it work here? The different cultures, the different culture of the company, how it differentiates from other companies in terms of my choice of what company I'd like to work for one day. I was just so sure of what I've wanted because of CoachLab, of course, because of all that it has equipped me with.
So the CoachLab program is divided into 3 main development areas, mainly the professional development, which focuses on taking us from being graduates to being professionals fully capable of coping in the working environment. It's also made up of the academic development, which helps us gain the extra knowledge and skills that we might not have been taught in university, to give us the upper hand when we get into industry. And there's also the social development that enables us to stand in the crowd and be identified as unique and able to cope with whatever the world has to throw at us. I truly believe that this program is essential for developing future leaders, and we are truly grateful for being a part of this, and we would like to thank you dearly. Thank you very much.
The 2012 CoachLab graduates are the following: Bongani Prince Buddha, Costa Baloi, Dakaro Namahangar, Kahiso Lisiwa Ledwawa, Kulefelo Winston Mukakabe, Lucia Pumzile Mathangu, Matome Matthews Rapasha, Mpho Pesi Makutswane, Nazir Joseph, Nilishan Tanthony, Noktula Prudence Simelani, Refile Matoregi Mohapi, Rudy Nomfundo Khiva, Chauvin Bradley Swartz, Tabo Daniel Mputi, Tuli Harriet Nkosi, Topside Etleketani Matonsi. So this year we have 2 individuals, one from JCSE and one from the CoachLab at Hub, who were voted for by the students as the most engaging mentor for the year. From the CoachLab at Hub, we have Mokel Tinnesen. From the CoachLab at JCSE, we have Mr. Patrick Majosi from Holland. The students also are given a chance to vote for the most promising leader amongst themselves. At the CoachLab at Hub, can we guess who they are talking about? That happens to be Matomi Matthews Rapaz. From the CoachLab at JCSE, that's Tuli Harriet Nkosi.
And with what we are doing here today, I can see that indeed we are going very far in terms of building the skills requirements of the country, and this partnership in particular of government, private sector, as well as institutions of higher learning is really going to be delivering and working for us. As I see a number of students here today graduating from a program that bridges from what you have learned in your certificates to what is going to be practicalized in terms of implementation. The CoachLab program, it is indeed a very interesting program for us, and I would like to heartily thank those that have supported it since 2005 to make it to be what it is today, to the number of students that we have seen today. The success of this program and this event is due entirely to the collaborative efforts of so many people who cannot all specifically be named here tonight. Please know that your tireless work and commitment is appreciated. And I thank you all for choosing to come to Innovation Hub and encourage more to come here, because that's how we can bridge between the working situation and the universities, and our economy will grow out of that. Thank you very much.